back in the house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir.
Imagine you're at a massive concert venue with thousands of tickets being bought and sold. A clearinghouse is like the central ticketing system that ensures everyone gets their tickets and payments are processed smoothly. The clearinghouse acts as a trusted middleman between you, the buyer, and the ticket seller. When you place an order for a ticket, it's locked in. The clearinghouse then takes over, making sure you get your ticket and the seller gets their money, no matter what happens after the initial agreement. Even if you didn't directly buy your ticket from this central system, the vendor you bought it from, like a financial intermediary, works with the clearinghouse. They ensure you get the exact ticket you paid for, at the price you agreed to. In this scenario, the concert goers are those buying shares, the ticket sellers are those selling the shares. It's the clearinghouse's job to make sure each buyer receives their concert ticket and each seller gets paid in return. This process is called clearance and settlement. However, it's important to note that this doesn't happen instantaneously. In the financial world, we have what's called T+1, T+2, or T+3 settlement. This means that the actual exchange of securities and payment occurs 1, 2, or 3 business days after the trade date. It's as if you bought a concert ticket on Monday, but you might not receive the official ticket until Tuesday, T+1, Wednesday, T+2, or even Thursday, T+3. In our concert analogy, several key players work together to keep the show running. Market makers are special vendors with a unique role in the financial concert. They provide liquidity by constantly offering to buy or sell tickets or shares, ensuring there's always a market for transactions. However, their ability to create this liquidity can sometimes blur the line between real and synthetic supply. They maintain the appearance of a stable and efficient concert market, potentially by creating the illusion of more tickets than actually exist. This practice, while providing market fluidity, can also mask true supply and demand. Securities, one of the world's largest market makers, would be the dominant vendor at our concert. They'd handle an enormous volume of ticket transactions, significantly influencing market dynamics. While this role is crucial for market functionality, it also raises questions about market integrity and the potential for price manipulation. The National Securities Clearing Corporation, NSCC, is like the main office that confirms and processes all ticket transactions. The Depository Trust Company, DTC, acts as the warehouse that holds all the physical tickets, using a digital system to manage ownership and transfers. The Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, DTCC, is the parent organization overseeing both NSCC and DTC, ensuring the entire system runs smoothly. Think of DTCC as the concert's organizing committee. When you buy or sell a ticket or a share, the process is far more complex than a simple exchange. At the heart of this system is Cede Co, a subsidiary of the DTC that acts as a vast digital vault for all tickets. When a transaction occurs, initiated by Citadel or any other market participant, the NSCC steps in as the middleman, verifying that the buyer has sufficient funds and that the seller can deliver the promised tickets. Once cleared, the DTC updates its electronic ledger, while Cede Co holds the tickets as the official owner on behalf of all concert goers. While presenting a seemingly efficient system, it also creates a layer of abstraction between shareholders and the companies they invest in. Understanding this intricate web of ownership and transaction processing is crucial for grasping modern financial markets' current regulations and potential vulnerabilities. A critical issue arises with failures to deliver, FTDs, where sellers fail to provide securities within the required settlement time. Remember our discussion about T+1, T+2, or T+3 settlement periods. FTDs occur when these deadlines aren't met. It's like ordering concert tickets for a show on Saturday, being promised delivery by Thursday. But Thursday arrives and you're still empty-handed. FTDs, especially when frequent or large-scale, can undermine the integrity of the entire market system. In financial markets, this practice can lead to artificial inflation of share numbers and potential market manipulation, distorting true price discovery. Dr. Suzanne Trimbath, a leading expert on settlement failures, has extensively researched how FTDs can undermine market integrity.
To imagine that you would allow more paper, more shares to be issued than there were actually assets underlying them, that somehow contributes to financial stability, to me is absurd. They're polar opposites. Either the assets are tied to the issuance and the trading and the number of shares in circulation, that's tied to the asset. As soon as you separate supply from price, it can't possibly be stable. It can't stay that way. It can't maintain itself.
Regulators have attempted to address these issues. Regulation SHO, for instance, requires traders to close out FTD positions that persist too long. The Dodd-Frank Act aimed to enhance transparency and mitigate risks across the financial system. However, these regulations have a significant limitation. They primarily target traditional banks, leaving other crucial players like market makers, hedge funds, and private equity firms operating under different, often more lenient rules. The complexity of this system, combined with gaps in regulation, creates opportunities for sophisticated market participants to potentially exploit the system. These players can use their deep understanding of market mechanics and regulatory loopholes to engage in practices that, while not necessarily illegal, may push the boundaries of fair market behavior.